but I found you.
How may I?
It wasn't easy, seeing how you've never met. I'm looking for someone, but her words were persuasive. Once I tracked you down, I went back to her, but she was gone.
Interesting.
All I found in the debris was an address, which I've enclosed.
Where's Eleanor Malone?
If she were important, why did you lose her?
I'm going to make sure she's all right.
Let me tell you why I came. For the experience.
If there's any part of you that cares for your daughter, you'll come too.
Oh my.
Welcome to the Isle Tide Hotel.
You don't know me, but I found you.
How may I?
It wasn't easy, seeing how you've never met. I'm looking for someone,
Yo, baby
but her
ass.
words were persuasive. Once I tracked
like
you
your
down,
new
I went back to
emotes?
her, but she was gone.
Interesting.
All I found in the debris was an address, which I've enclosed.
Where's Eleanor Malone?
If she were important, why did you lose her?
I'm going to make sure she's
What do you think
all
about
right.
the cello
Let me
one?
tell you why I came.
I love cello.
For the experience.
If there's any part of you that cares for your daughter, you'll come too.
Oh my.
Welcome to the Isle Tide Hotel.
I know, it's from the Shape-Shifting Detective. At the very end of it, because the woman who gets murdered, she's a cello player, and she got it
You don't know me, but I found
accepted
you.
into like Juilliard or something, some
It
bullshit
wasn't
about
easy,
that.
seeing how you've never
And then
met.
it's like doing
I'm
like
looking
an
for someone,
interview of her at
but
the
her
end,
words were persuasive.
and she just goes, "I love cello."
Once I tracked you down, I went back to her, but she was gone.
Interesting.
All I found in the debris was an address, which I've enclosed.
Where's Eleanor Malone?
If she were
It
important,
was so bad.
why did you lose her?
I love cello.
I'm going to make sure she's all right.
Let me tell you why I came. For the experience.
If there's any...
Like, I would recommend just going back and watching that scene where she goes, "I love cello." Careful the way you talk to that guy. He's been lifting some milk jugs. Alright, let's get... by the way, does the sound alright, or is the game too high? I rewatched one and it was way too high on the game. Let me know. This old lady just comes in fucking shit up.
Miss Bisley.
I'm afraid not.
Got him.
Oh, bollocks! Oh, shit! 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 Oh, I mean, oh my dear! Oh my dear! I'll grab you this. You have my conviction.
You don't know me, but I've found you. It wasn't easy, seeing how you've never met, but her words were persuasive. Once I tracked you down, I went back to her, but she was gone. All I found in the debris was an address, which I've enclosed. I'm going to make sure she's all right. If there's any part of you that cares for your daughter, you'll come too. Signed, R. Price, Private Investigator.
Right, well, this
Alright. Letter.
is it. The Isle Tide Hotel.
What can you tell me about the hotel?
Oh, right, yeah, I see. Buck me up with a bit of chat and see if I spill. I said I'd keep quiet. Look, if this is some kind of test, I don't appreciate it, mate. God knows what you lot get up to in there. It's even stranger when you leave. Look, forget the fare, will you? Just get out.
Acting a little strange.
Are you, hey. Never mind. Just,
Is it that old lady?
excuse me.
Excuse me, sir. He's a robot.
Welcome back to the Isle Tide Hotel. if only for our final night. I trust you had a pleasant term, Miss Ray. My apologies. I mistook you for somebody else. How may I help you?
It said it had cast from Game of Thrones and The Witcher as well.
I want a room.
Head grew heavy and your sight grew dim, sir.
What?
Well, I'm afraid our rooms are not for booking. May I suggest trying a hotel? I'm sure there must be one nearby.
I'm here as a guest.
That's very irregular, sir. It's just that we've never had a guest here at the Altide Hotel. May I ask the name of your host here this evening?
Gracie. Gracie Ray.
Ah, Miss Ray.
Yes.
Miss Ray is yet to check in. But I'll be sure to let them know she invited a guest. Fine, Miss Ray. Might I suggest searching the hotel bar first? Plenty worth seeing.
Red or gold?
That was quite
Excuse
rude.
me?
See? Another verse that doesn't notice them.
Have you never looked up during the swell celebration?
Which is why the balloon should be gold this term.
But red is traditional.
You've said that already.
But red is customary.
Customary to always have someone else take the credit. We need to try something new.
What do you think, dear?
If no one notices, perhaps you should try the gold. There's a girl here.
Perhaps I'm no longer needed. Some old relic.
Oh, don't go. I wouldn't know how to do this without you.
Dang it. Nobody's gonna tell me about my daughter.
I'm stuck for choice. I'm swayed towards the white lace, but I wore that last term and nothing changed.
What didn't change?
They failed again to nominate you.
Who wore it best? Sounds exciting.
Well, it's not for everybody.
Any rules?
You choose a mask, and then on the swell you wear something that suits. Who wore it best wins.
And you want to be nominated?
You're nobody if you're not admired.
Butter her up. No, tell me about my daughter.
You seem to know a lot about what goes on here.
You should be careful when choosing. How people see you is everything. And here, you can be anybody. A chance to become those you envy, and for a tide, forget yourself entirely. People call me Dee. That's not my real name, you understand. It's just that,
Dee's nuts.
well, hardly matters when all keys go into a bowl, am I right?
I prefer to know.
Is it a swinger party? What do you think it is, baby?
Learned that the hard way. I'm Josh.
Beauty isn't the ambition, it's the tool. You may not be swayed by it, but many are.
I didn't mean to.
No faster way to see your name in lights. I came here to be somebody beautiful, somebody new. I never focused on finding the core like everybody else, and now it seems that I've lost my own. It's always hard when you lose something. A pageant, let's say, but passion is doing whatever it takes to get it back.
No.
Am
No,
I
you
right?
can't.
I'd do anything.
Then maybe you're the one I've been looking for. It would be terrible for me to ask someone to nominate me for the pageant.
But if they did, you would help them in return?
Who knows how grateful I'd be?
Hi. I was wondering...
I've tried to warn her. They can't be changed or cheated. The receptionist reminds us all with a single look.
You think you could do that?
Except that man at the bar, it seems. I didn't stick around to find out why this time. I best go find her. She'll be looking for me. My wife.
Trey Bender?
knowledge by means of fulfillment.
No worries. We essentially just started too. Not much has happened. Like, we had a creepy conversation with the receptionist. We came in here and did a few things, but that's about it. My daughter.
Where is room 14?
Not gonna flip it around there, pal.
Join me for the changing of the tide. Seeking person with an open mind to peel back the layers and find the core. Room 7, 8 p.m. Rosie. To all who think the core is sex, all genders welcome. Room 18.
Don't get excited, Trey Bender, that we're not going there.
For lovers of literacy and language, I, Jordan Hemlock, am starting a petition to change the terminology of the etiquettes. Ergo, come find me and sign.
How much do you think this game costs, Baby S?
It's 5 o'clock. Get the sound of the tongue.
You realise Dr. Aniston could be anybody. I wonder if he's here.
I've got no closer to finding the core this tide.
1,000?
Waste of a suit.
What do you mean? $78, Trey Bender. You dirty dog.
You'll move then, Paul. You're not Paul. I'll still beat Paul. Forgive about me. I'll be some other poor bastard's problem soon.
Think you could be that guy, Baby S? I'm really thinking about this. So if it's my move, I go here, check. You can come here, block. I know. So I just gotta make a fucking move, right? Fuck it. Didn't even do anything. I wasted too long. I thought he was gonna pop out of his stupor and challenge me to a game of chess. And I can't lose a game of chess. Jordan Hemlock.
You're here to see me, no doubt? Yes.
Oh yeah, he was the guy.
I'm
Titian.
Jordan Hemlock. I'm not surprised you've heard. They chatter in their boxes. You see, I've spent more time alone this term and began to ponder the word term. Horrid sounding. Ergo, I've created a petition for the Grand Elect to change the terminology. What do you think of the word span?
So how was your span?
Ah, I knew I could count on you. You remind me of myself before I slipped this on. Actions speak louder than words can be spoken, as the saying is.
Right. And these Grand Elect, they choose who come here, do they?
Invitation only. Oh, they ramble on about their inclusiveness, but all I can see in these etiquettes are rules to keep out those they deem unsavory. But should we call for a hearing at the measuring in front of all the verse, ergo they'd have to consider it without the benefit of a bout. They don't have to listen to me. There are rules in place to stop that, too.
Rules can be broken.
Oh, if only. Unless, like the democracy of America, you scratch my back, and then you can demand a favor later.
Right. I mean...
And I would guarantee it. Anything you want.
The hell?
Good afternoon, sweeties. Tonight's measuring is underway. So if you could adorn your robes, masks, and follow me speedily, the grand elect await.
Did you not read the note? I'm not ready for you yet, freak. Come back when it's time. And don't be late.
You don't know me, but I found you. That's what I wrote in the letter. On Price.
Your price?
What did you expect?
Oh, jeez.
Bet myself a bottle of Bushmills you wouldn't show.
Heard you were never around. And people don't change.
So figured it an easy bet. Those who do, you have to watch out for. So why are you here?
My daughter.
I'm here for Eleanor.
What, out of some newfound fatherhood? Or looking to make
Yeah, I
up?
came, didn't I?
Makes no difference.
Well, why did you write the letter?
In case something happens to me, at least someone would know where she is.
What is this place?
They have your daughter. That's all I need to know. I asked around before I got here. People stayed tight-lipped. Even the locals. Even for cash. Whatever's going on has got folks scared. Or loyal, like I've never seen. Unlike you.
Is it like Hot Fuzz? Remember that movie?
The guests are getting together downstairs. Dressed in these. I'm going to get one, go down there and find out who has her. And if you don't show, I won't be surprised.
Doubt she would either.
It's funny that's like what they're known for. That's their best one, Shaun of the Dead.
I'm telling you, I didn't invite a guest. I know the etiquette.
What does yours do for a living?
Accountant. Boring. London-based, so the commute's a nightmare.
I'm looking to settle down next term.
Do you sweat much?
Got newfound respect, mind you. Didn't get promoted once. Bloody bunch of tossers.
Told you so. And you said I was whining. I hope you learned something.
Yeah, it's never subtle. It's obvious where they're looking. Right here. Blow it off, Bertie.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. What do you think of my hair? I love the colour, but people say it's too much. I think they're bloody boring. Maybe I should try that. Boring could be fun to do. Brown.
There you are. I've been looking for you. The pageant's this way.
Come.
They're taking nominations now.
Sweeties. Come. Sweeties. Last chance to enter somebody into this year's Who Wore It Best pageant. Any final nominees?
You said you'd do anything. Nominate me and I'll repay the favour. We have a deal. Am I right?
100%, lady.
Agreed. Fabulous mask. Congratulations, sweetie.
Tell me, how can I help?
Name?
My name?
Well, yes, sweetie. I need a name.
I thought you could use his.
It must be the participants. How else will we know?
An initial, then.
I need your name, sweetie.
That's not an etiquette.
No, it's a rule, which are still quite important. The ceremony shall begin soon, and if you can't provide a name...
I don't remember.
I'll write D for now. But we will need a full name.
And if I can't remember?
You can't very well win without a name to place on the plaque, sweetie. Perhaps there's somebody who can help you? Now,
I get my favorite.
Everybody, speedily, take your seats. The grand elect approach.
And he just points at her. I'll help.
You don't know me, but I found you. It's got you, my love. Stop shaking like a teenager's wrist. Guessing these aren't your average guests. There's a lot of them. Not sure on their choice of robe, though. What's up with you?
Just nervous.
We'll find her.
That's what I'm nervous about. I'm not sure how to explain to her where I've been all these years.
Grapes are not harvested from thorn trees, nor are figs gathered from thistles, for they yield no fruit. Peel comes before the fruit to protect it, but that shall not be so on the swell. Just as the great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so too shall this tide, the taste of life. To reach the fruits, we must first cut away the peel.
It's gotta be like a cult that's
Simul
gonna
justus
sacrifice my daughter.
epicator.
Good afternoon, Verse. Nice to see our body. Hope you all had a lovely time. If you're new or would like reminding, the 9-chapter etiquettes can be found in your rooms or on the notice board in the lobby. It is my pleasure to introduce the Grand Elect.
We are who we say we are. Praise be to Dr. Aniston, founder of the Tide and seeker of
Jennifer
the
Aniston's
Praise. 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 First we have taken the measure of each other. Now comes the fitting. Bring forth the new verse. Give us your name.
Christopher?
Give us your name, and we will change it. Give us your suit, and we shall swap it. In the giving and the changing, only the core will remain. And in the core, purpose.
I've changed my mind. Sorry. I don't want to do this. I was talked into it. No, please. No!
Christopher doesn't put up much of a fight.
Before we embark, does anybody wish to shed guilt for the term?
Last term, I practiced as the priest. I found it hard. I confess, I turned to drink.
Says
And
Paul.
I got a tattoo.
Etiquette 7 has been broken.
I could
To
see you
impart
as one of the
manners,
back.
Your choice of suits for the coming term
background actors,
shall be hard.
maybe, yes.
Forgive me.
You are already forgiven.
I committed a crime on the previous term, which verse 37 was arrested for.
Here we go with the melting cheese mask right there.
Etiquette 4 has been broken. To impart manners, your suit shall be chosen for you.
Yeah, the yellow one. It looks like melted cheese. It does not look like it belongs in this.
You are already forgiven.
It's like they broke a mask and they only had that
I too
extra
wish to
one.
shed. The whispers you have heard of a young girl are true. Chosen by Dr. Aniston himself
Himself?
for this deviation of
heard
etiquette.
that one.
She will be presented to all at tonight's swell celebrations. A hearing for all. Until such time, we shall proceed from the measure to the fitting.
Aren't they gonna notice that I didn't say anything? Or the other lady?
So what do we do?
I need a moment to think before you backwash words. This shit gives me the creeps. Figured they'd be some kind of cult.
So did you call the police then?
I'm not related. Lack of cause for concern said I barely knew her. But I know what she's going through. Can't rely on them anyway.
How would she know?
Called on your ex as well. She reckons Eleanor ran away. Flashed me some note Eleanor left, but I didn't buy it. Lucky I spotted the hotel card before she did. She also didn't believe Eleanor would have hired me to find you. 5-star reviews there. So here I am, stuck with the only one who barely knows
Look,
her.
I get it.
No, you don't. Eleanor may have been taken, but to her, you've been missing a lot longer.
What will they do with her?
You shouldn't be thinking about that. She won't be. She's thinking of home and her own bed and what picture they used in the papers. How she's going to thank everyone for looking. And how the only way to stop her face itching from all the dry tears is just to cry some more.
Sounds like you know the feeling.
Question is, what do they want with her?
You think she's working on the...
There's
what do
two
you think?
choices that
You
make
think
sense.
she's fucking got it out for
See
me?
her in the cute red mask? That's the cleaner. Caught sight of her upstairs. She's got to know where Eleanor is. Housekeeping's always a good source. Or the big fella. Dorman's bound to know where she's being kept. Probably carried her in. That's what I'm here thinking. Could try sweet-talking her, but he'll need more persuading.
Then let's question her.
I don't need you, but I've never been able to put the heat on a woman. Not like that. Just not great at putting the pressure on. But maybe if we do this together, good cop, bad cop. Not exactly low stakes practice, but we don't have much choice. Good cop, bad cop. Got it? I'll lead.
Now what?
I'm sorry. We don't mean to disturb you. If it's okay, we wanted to ask a few questions.
And you're going to answer.
Oh, am I now? You don't look like the type that bites.
You're the cleaner here, right?
But then you never really know someone till you've handled their dirty laundry.
Told you. I was telling my friend here that cleaners know everything that happens in a hotel. Like that girl they mentioned.
This slash your partner? Does she leave skids?
Nice.
We wondered where she was.
I already cleaned up your shit for you. Now you want me to wipe it for you too? Is that it?
Yeah. And when you're down there, you're going to tell us what you know.
Tell you what?
Where they're keeping the girl.
Why? Who's she to you?
It's none of your business why. We just want to know what room she's in.
Is that all I am to you? Still some hanger? I clean this place so I can be like you, and all you even do is look down on me.
Just want an answer.
I deserve to have the same choice you all get.
Just calm.
But still,
Please, just...
no one gives a shit. No one does anything for me.
Keep your voice down. We just want to know where Eleanor is.
Well, that's fine. I like taking out the garbage. I like the pain.
We'll go if you just tell us where
Look, you're getting all flustered. Didn't Mummy tell you not to
tell us where she is before I forget what my mother taught me?
Or we'll make you scream.
Damn it.
Our first go-round and you struck out, big surprise.
Are you always this optimistic?
Not partnering with you, I'm not. How hard is good cop, bad cop to understand?
Look, I don't go around
Trying to persuade people sounds exactly like what an investment advisor does.
Look, I look at the figures and I weigh up the options.
And I take it she didn't stack up.
Chose all the bad cop remarks.
I've got no other choice now. We have to take on the big fella. Are you going to do what it takes this time?
Kick him in the balls. How would you rate that chokehold? This poor old man probably can't take it.
Hey, who am I? No? Kurt Russell in Big Trouble, Little China? The bit in the wheelchair when he falls off. Hey. You awake? You hear me? Where is she? Eleanor, where is she? Answer me. Answer me. Where's
Smack
Eleanor
him.
Malone? I'm not going to ask again. Tell me where you're keeping Eleanor.
Whoa. What are you doing?
If we don't find out what room she's in soon, it'll be too late. There's too many of them down there, and I get nervous with public speaking. So this is our only shot. Hit him.
What?
You want to find her? Be a parent? This is what it takes. Now, can she rely on you or not? Hit him!
Oh.
Where is she? I know you brought her in. You may have taken care of her too. I bet you were even nice to her, right? Bet it felt good, looking after her, feeding her. Oh, you did. Hey, look at me. She's not your pet. Hit him.
Get wrecked, kid. Where's my daughter?
Tell us where she is.
You know all those times she smiled? Every time she thanked you, said your name? She didn't mean it. She wasn't being nice. She doesn't give a shit about you. Hit him. You're gonna cry now. She never asked for any of this. She'll never trust anyone again. She'll grow up angry and bitter. Where is she? Where's the girl? Hit him again.
Where's my daughter?
Please stop, you're hurting me! Please don't tell them that I spoke. I didn't mean to. You were hitting me.
What are you talking about?
Well, they wanted me to be the strong, silent type, but that's just not me. I love to gossip. It's so good to speak. A thank you would be nice, aye. Yeah, your bag is very heavy. What the hell have you got in it? No, I won't be here at 2 o'clock in the morning to open the door for you. I get very tired. I was so close. Please don't tell the receptionist.
I don't take requests. Tell me where she is. Tell me where she is.
I can't. Then they'll know I spoke.
Where's
Tell
my
me where
daughter?
she is.
I didn't take her. Please, don't do this.
Give her back.
She's not mine to give. I don't know.
Price. Maybe we should think.
What? You're feeling sorry for him? What about her? I'll never stop. Never. Now hit him.
Why is she so invested? I thought she was just a detective.
Tell me where my daughter is, so I don't have to hit you again.
I don't know anything. I didn't know anyone was looking for her, but...
I'm here. I'm looking. Don't you say that, you...
15! 15! She's in room 15, I'm sorry.
Did what we had to do. Get my daughter back.
Eleanor.
We're too late.
We'll find her.
Where? You don't get it. She's downstairs with them. We can't get to her now. We'll find her. Jesus. Yeah, that's the first thing. The first thing you've said that's even sounded like you give a shit. The first time that you've sounded like her father. Why are you even here? She wouldn't even be here if she was my daughter.
Not mine.
What?
Eleanor. She's not my daughter.
Dun, dun,
What are you
dun.
talking about?
I never said that. In fact, I've never said that.
Your name's on the birth certificate.
It kept me on there. For her sake. You know, maybe you're right. I don't even know why I'm... You can't miss what you never had. Never really had.
Why now?
Your letter. It meant she was looking.
Christ, if you'd looked sooner then... It might have gone well.
And I know what I was missing. Somehow I was safer this way. But now she's missing, and
You're here.
Yeah.
Come on, there must be something in here. Start looking. Rude to read a girl's diary. I know we've never met, but he's still my dad. That means we have a connection, right? The more scared I get, the more I know he's coming for me. So Eleanor doesn't know.
Her mum wanted to keep it from her.
Yeah, well, mums don't always know what's best. How'd you both meet?
Happily. I spilled my drink on her in a bar. Didn't faze her, she just laughed, which I loved. She was always so driven, always looking for the next adventure. She even had a bag packed by the door, always ready. And suddenly one day, the bag went back in the wardrobe. She stopped going to work. Rushing to start a family. We've never even talked about it. Happened so quickly, I'm not sure I ever caught up.
Is that when she cheated?
No, she didn't get her writing skills from me, that's for sure.
She got $122. just like Resident Evil.
Thought you can't miss what you've never had.
Sometimes you can't help but imagine.
You should have reached out. You could have hired someone. There's plenty of people like me out there.
Oh, shit. Really?
Had a bear. Similar to that growing up. It's my favourite.
Unless she still has it.
You bought her that.
I may have left. I'm not completely heartless.
Why would they bring that? You don't kidnap someone and bring their prize Teddy along for the ride. She's 17. A whole bag of her stuff.
What does that mean?
This wasn't some random grab.
Oh, there's a giant turd in here. What's with the copper bathtub? Looks like a submarine.
No idea. More of a shower guy myself.
The fact you have a preference is sad.
No, it's quicker than waiting for a bath. Never had the patience for it.
I would lay in the tub for hours.
Why is he smelling toothpaste?
The smell.
Oh,
My
it's not
father who
toothpaste,
drank
it's lotion.
Bushmills.
Is he not around anymore?
This doesn't make sense. We're on the second floor. This hatch would just lead to the bathroom downstairs, unless the whole place was designed for these hatches.
Yeah, and this pipe, God only knows what.
A bunch of people holed up in a hotel, wear masks, take baths and teenage girls. I don't get the connection.
What's that?
Won't people be there? I'm scared. It's her writing. I'll sneak you out of the orangery.
Mr. H. Well, at least someone's helping her.
Is that Jordan Hemlock?
She used to lock me in the house when she popped out. My mum. I'd always find a way to sneak out. I'd head to the park in the summer. I'd force the boys to let me play football with them. There was this small car park with tall trees around it. That's where he grabbed me. I was too young to know what he was doing at the time. Even thought he'd let me go after. When that room finally got colder, I knew they couldn't find me. Think of Mum and Dad. I would sit in his crook when he watched his films. I remember seeing them pick the locks. Of course, it's much easier in the movies. I only have my hairpins. Much harder to learn. Took me a long time. When that door finally opened, it wasn't even that far from home. I outran all the boys that day. Across the park. The front door was unlocked. I ran straight in to find Mum drunk. Dad had left. I'd stopped looking. I found my dad years later with his new wife and his new kid playing in a park. He knew I got out, knew I was home, but he still never came. Promised myself I would never be like him, never give up.
This doesn't help Eleanor. And also there's a guy on YouTube that can fucking...
Yeah, I didn't get your first name.
I
Picklock
prefer
in 2
Price,
seconds.
but it's Rebecca.
Doesn't sound like it was your fault, Rebecca. Look, it's hard to fail as a father. But he'll come around. I know he will.
I don't think so. People don't change, even if they want to.
It could be
Baphomet.
long gone.
They're into the cult.
Look at all this stuff. It's labelled room 8 to 51.
It's not just Eleanor he's smuggling.
Or she. Well, it could be anyone.
Why are they sneaking crap around?
They're memories. Keepsakes.
We're out of time. But we're getting together downstairs. We have to go.
They might have got her out already.
I don't want to take that chance. We should get down there.
We don't know who we're looking for.
I won't leave her down there alone. I want her to know someone's here. Someone came to find her.
Bro, we were connecting so much.
You stay. Find out whose room this is. Don't get confused with shit that isn't theirs. Look for personal stuff. And don't leave me down there alone. You'll come looking for me, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'll meet you at the bar.
I was wondering if you could smuggle over something large, then delete it from my records. I haven't bathed yet, so it's my dog, her dog. Let me know. Room 38.
Wait, was it giving me other drawers? Or is it just this one? Hennessy or Christopher Hennessy? Alright, we're done looking in here.
Oh, so, what do you think? It's boring, I know, but I think brown suits me. I'll try and make it fun this term.
They even look like the same lady.
I just don't like it.
I'm taller now. You like that?
No, I don't like it.
Why? Tell me why you don't like it.
Because I just changed my damn mind, Darius, that's why. Now get your ass upstairs and put on the other suit.
First of all, check your tone. And second of all, I ain't changing. I'm feeling fresh.
You just better stop your crying, or I'll give you something to cry about.
Okay. What are you gonna do about it?
I'll leave your ass here the whole term.
Oh, yeah, I wish you would.
You always gotta talk to the woman in red, right?
Yeah. What do you think? Bit of all right. I saw it early and I thought, yes. I'm really looking forward to taking this for a spin. Yeah. Do you fancy a peek? Yeah, go on. No? All right. Suit yourself.
Josh, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. That'll do. That'll do nicely.
You're here to ask, no doubt. Answer's no. Failed to get enough signatures. A go? They'll refuse to change the wording.
Jordan.
No, you're supposed to start afresh, but this He's important.
Is that the same
Give it
actor?
another crack next term. Span, I mean.
Or am I losing it?
Just hope she can last.
Coming at you live from the Altai with another dance on the swell. The night of no return for the term. Make sure that suit fits. 7:45 at the sound of the beep.
Two McCallans. Neat.
I know who we need to find.
It's hopeless. They've changed. Everybody. This whole place, it's like they've... How are we supposed to know who anyone is? How do I even know it's you?
You don't know me, but I found you.
Maybe we have a shot. If we work this out,
Interesting.
we can finish this.
They're all changing into different people.
Okay, sweeties, that's the mission bell. If you're happy with your fit, please make your way to the hall for the Swell Night celebrations. Speedily.
Where's Dee? She owes me a
We might still have
fucking
time.
favor.
How much exercise would it take to keep that up?
It's got its own fetulous man.
Term of retirement for me.
They just have a banana on a plate? An unpeeled banana on a plate?
Are you sure this is it?
The letter said they'd meet in the orangery, but I don't see him.
It wouldn't matter anyway. He could be anyone. We need to get this right. Ask the wrong person the wrong question, it'll give the game away. We need to be subtle.
We should bring our special guest out soon. One final song until the swell night begins and we present our newest verse of the year.
Screw all that. Pick one. Find a connection. Once you're sure, give me the signal and we'll ask together, but you have to be sure.
What am I trying to do here?
Look at me. I tried. And look at me.
I really thought I could do it. I could be really different. But I just want to be myself even more. Don't look at me.
I'm here for a favor.
Go away.
You owe me a favor.
Go away!
Evening.
Good evening, sir. Madam. Splendid swell, isn't it?
Tell me about Dr. Aniston.
There's not much I can say. He was a comrade. Owe her my life.
Interesting.
Can I get you a drink?
I do believe it customary to partake in a beverage. But I gave that rank up many, many terms ago.
Any reason?
I turned out to be a cheap date. Blindingly slow. But don't let me stop you. You never know when it'll be your last.
Was it too much? It's just that no one here's gay or straight or bi, and with every body swapping, it's normal. And this is our culture, so I won't let it down. Jules, by the way.
What did that fucking letter say, man?
How did you meet Dr. Aniston?
No, working the stage at the Stonewall. Oh, back then, mamas and papas weren't ready for a steady queen. Then she found me. Let me spread my wings.
Is that it? Is that all we can...
Did I fuck up?
We are who we say we are. We have measured, we have fitted. The swell night dawns, and with it the beginning of a new tide. Bring out the new verse.
My daughter. It's my wife. Or my daughter. Or my wife.
I get it. If I could have found her, if I could have saved her, then I was right. But now I know how they felt. Helpless.
Should anybody here give any reason why this girl should not be given to Dr. Aniston?
It's not too late.
For the means of the call.
We all need to walk away sometimes. Trust me.
Speak now.
I'll tell her you came. Now go. Rebecca.
I'm Eleanor's father.
Who are you?
I'm Eleanor's father.
No, you're not. We know you're not.
I am who I say I am.
And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
We are who we say we are. Gathered here to find the core. The question in all of us: what is the meaning of life? But perhaps the we is holding us back. Too
It is pretty bizarre.
general, too impersonal, too pressured to fit.
I think if these were broken down
Change
in
can
like
occur.
episode based,
With time
it
alone,
could build more stuff
without
into
the
it.
benefit of a tide.
Like if each one was 50 minutes long versus an hour and a half.
Perhaps the question is flawed. Perhaps what we should be asking is, what is the meaning of my life today? And if yours is this girl, then you have our blessing to leave with her. But first, you shall meet with Dr. Aniston.
Fuck, I am. Where you at, D? It's my favor. Protect me.
Do you know the real reason rats are bred in the lab? They don't bite. They have no experiences, ergo, the cage doesn't frighten them. But parenthood frightened you. Am I right? Joshy?
Joshy?
Have we met?
Intimately. Though I never expected to again, not after I told you she wasn't yours.
I knew it. I knew she wouldn't have. Not like that. It was you. You took her.
And Aren't you impressed? They've all swapped bodies. They all choose to. As did she. Adventurous one, your wife. Not unlike my husband, my real husband. It was his idea that we use the machine so that my work would be taken seriously as him. Well, it worked, of course. I transferred my consciousness into his. But I miscalculated the trajectory and sent him into the walls of this building. I mean, I learned a valuable lesson that night. The machine requires a spherical design.
You murdered him?
I made history.
I made history.
By raising his. But they made me vow never to sacrifice another's experience to bring him back. Well, the experience sparked a new thesis. Was his death in vain, or now complete? See, the machine is no longer the answer, but the tool. To walk in the footsteps of others and find a common core, our purpose in life. Why did you come, Josh? Weren't you looking for a greater purpose than making others rich? I mean, we both know you never wanted children. That's why you were chosen.
I came for her.
Now you have her. What's that going to solve? You've seen the others, am I right? They're given the opportunity of lifetimes, squandered by their own personal prices. They don't appreciate the sacrifice it would take. Only him. There's no evidence he can't return.
You want to bring your husband back?
Imagine what he's seen, what knowledge he could impart. I mean, whether there truly is a place beyond our own. I mean, even a God.
By sacrificing Eleanor.
One thing I know to be fact. This is the meaning of her life. She was bred for this. I almost envy her.
Not a chance.
Her life
pal.
isn't meaningless.
Far from it, sweetie. Her life is meaning. She will give us all purpose. All those who follow. After her, no other life will be wasted.
Punch this lady.
Let me tell you why you came. For the experience. Give her to me, and you can keep that packed bag by the door. There is no waste in the scientific method. Only more answers. So, what is yours?
No, we are not giving over a 17-year-old girl to be sacrificed by this creepy old lady. See ya, Chuck.
You've chosen. Fair enough. We're not monsters here, Josh. We could force someone, but we follow a higher purpose. One governed
About
by
to fucking force her.
etiquettes.
If it wasn't me, she was gone.
But the etiquettes forbid you from taking her without first proving her value to you.
Hey!
I'll do anything for you, Eleanor.
Dad.
Oh God, I found you. I found you. You're here.
Like, I don't even know you, bud.
How did you find me?
That doesn't matter right now.
Do you think you could be the dad, Baby S? Do you think you could pull off acting like that?
Ellen, you're not mine. Your mother, she...
Dad.
I'm not your father. I mean, I am, but...
I don't understand.
Look, we just need to leave. Come on, let's go.
No, Dad, I don't need to
Come
go.
on, Ellen.
Ow, Dad, you're hurting me. Dad, I don't want...
We need to leave!
I can feel a storm coming, blowing out everything. My head is heavy from all this wanting, trying to find the truth within.
That was interesting. It's quite a bit. That was interesting. Fucking kind of weird, but I would say my rankings for it is right above the shape-shifting detective, but that's because shape-shifting detective took so long. I mean, as soon as it started to get like interesting, it's like, oh, swapping bodies, and it's like, all right, give me my daughter, I'm out of here. Like the build up for what it was just kind of like it fizzles out real quick. And I kind of feel like that's how all these games have been. It's like as soon as like the big thing is, it's like it just fizzles. Yeah, I know she didn't decide to show her face around these parts tonight. Too busy watching koi ponds. But cool. About an hour and a half, so that's where we'll call it. And we'll do another one tomorrow. I think we might take a break on some of them and start doing another. Oh, that hurts. But we'll play like one more, and then I think we'll jump over to a different game. Or different style of game. I don't want to get burned out on these since they're so fun. Or funny. But cool. See you tomorrow.